Good afternoon, traders. This is Raksha from Absolute Analytics. This is Patanjali Food Limited 1 week chart. That's a weekly chart on your screen right now. I'm going to show you how I actually analyze the stock right from the scratch and what is the reason that I have taken this stock. What will be my upside targets? What will be my stop for this trade? And basically let's just analyze the analogy of this Patanjali chart right now. So this is a weekly chart. What you're seeing right now, a very simple and very basic trend line from this point to this point has been run. Actually I just drew this on the monthly chart, just joining this low to this low, this low, so the first one. So the price which has been rejected on this month's low, on February's low, is exactly converging on the simple basic trend line here, right? So this trend line is acting as a very a major support for the prices to go up on a higher side, first thing. Now let us analyze this chart, like what will be the next set of levels or the key levels which we can look for in Patanjali Phone Limited right now. Um, right from the initiation, if you've seen, like this was what, 27th of June 2020. From the day it gave a very huge beautiful rally, and this rally ended up at on 506.50. I'm just putting this in red so that it will be easily visible to you, that what I am putting on the new lines, it will differentiate from the price labels here, right? So this is the first peak which it made, um, and from here it almost form, visually if you see, it's more than 50%, and it was almost 75% of the rally it gave. So this is one of the major point here, and this major point, if we go and check on the current level, not only the trend line, based on the monthly chart which I showed you, it has also rejected the highest peak of the, or you can say the first peak of this chart. And from this peak it has given a resistance, sorry, it has given a support here. And if I enable the RSI also, RSI is also coming up, it's trying to go up now. One point which I want to say, or I want to mention here is, although the entry taken today, I'm on long side of Patanjali as of now. The entry taken today should have been on the close and retest of the high of the last week, that is at 526.75. Although this price was not breached, it was a very aggressive entry today which I have taken. A conservative entry would have been on the breakout and retest of this line of 526.75. And in the upside targets, let us just put in the targets on a very simple plain basis. The first target, like, I'll just check for these peaks here. So first target would be, let me go back and correct. The first target would be almost to the right here. So it will be almost near this range, almost at 567 to 565. So it's a first set of target here. One more thing is there, that this peak was missed, so I will just drag down this to the level of downside. I'll just drag down the same one. I've pressed control and just drag down this, so that I get the exact angle of the trend line here. And this converges at, this gives us an range of an target for the Patanjali prices here. So the range of the target, if we see, if the price is going in this manner, the range of the target would be between around 560 to 568. So it will be 560 to 570. Okay, so this will be our first range of target here. Now coming back to weekly chart, if we take Fibonacci, the normal, it's a very simple basic Fibonacci, but you will see so many lines in that. It's a custom made one. This Fibonacci, the levels are self calculated, and these are not the default ones. So I'll just give you the levels only. So this level converges at 552, around this price 552. Um, Let me put it on all intervals, right? So coming 560, right? So first set of target from this point is, first is 531, then 542, then 552, and then comes the range of 560 to 570. So these are the upside targets here, which is basically the reason why I have taken this trade. Now, once this price goes up and crosses the RSI of 50, or even this um, uh, moving average here in the, it's an inbuilt moving average, nothing fancy about it, nothing new about it. It's a simple moving average which is already there inbuilt, no changes in the inputs, in the default indicator of RSI. Once it crosses here, it confirms a buying side also. So of course, this week, that means as we are seeing the weekly chart here, this week means this candle is comprising of the entire week. So today and tomorrow, it might give us a lot of panic attacks because we're in buy side and it's going on down. But once it crosses the high of 500 and just a second, I'll just put few lines here for our reference, the targets here. Now, why I have put this fourth line here? Because this is the price where there have been more of the rejections here. See, there are more of the rejections and the fall, and so that's the reason one of the prices are here. Now, let me remove this so it will be a clearer picture for all of us. Okay, so coming back here on our chart, once this is breached, this trend line is breached, it will give us our targets of 531, 42, 52, and then 60. See, this range also converges in between our range of 60 to 70, and then that comes at 566. So these are the ranges of Patanjali which I am looking as of now. And looking at the chart, looking at the targets, it is very lucrative trade, and our stop is very less. So if I if I just um, calculate the risk to reward ratio, so we have put our, let me come back to the day weekly. We have taken a trade almost at this price, almost at 420 or something. So my SL and my, even if I get for the first target here, it's 2:1 ratio. Sorry, it's 1:2 ratio. That means my, I'm putting 1 rupee, but and I'm getting 2 rupees. So 1:2 is a very good ratio. Like my risk is one and reward is two. It's a very good ratio here. Based on this point, based on this analysis, it will be a little bit dramatic for today and tomorrow. It might give us panics for the sell. Only those who can take that panics, who can afford to take that panics, and who can stay strong, just like in the trend trade which I closed today itself on all the targets of I think it was 4890 something. So I've I've just booked that in profit today. Just like that, it will give us few panic attacks in the Patanjali. If the price breaches down, let us go to the weekly one. If the price reaches down like here, then of course it's an invalidation of this trade as of now, that it will again retest the trend line and then again go back. But If we check for the Patanjali, it has given a good FMCG growth is there. Fundamentals are in favor. There is a stable margin. It's a good one. It's so and so the fundamentals also are also in the favor of buy side of the trade. So let us see. I'm and this video which you're seeing right now, it's purely, it's instantly, I just, it came into my mind that why not I share you how I analyze this market, how I analyze the stock like that. And how in the same manner I try to analyze it at a naked chart itself, no except our algo. I go for our algo for our validations of intradays. And there also there are the last check I checked, it was 68% of the bulls in the Patanjali as of now. So yes, 60s to 40 is the buyers and sellers ratio also. So and so far all the parameters and all the stats are in favor of this. So I am holding this on for the higher side of targets here. And just this is I think I tried it. It's a little bit confusing one because I have not prepared for this chart. I have not prepared for the, sorry, I was not prepared for this video as this time. But I wanted to share how technical analysis goes on, how we can analyze the charts, and how we can first thing, very important, how we can calculate our risk here. So for a higher side, I mean, those who are in the investing side, they can have SLs beyond like 506. But for the intradays, only this low 515 to 17. I have marked 517 in my channel, but almost like 516 to 17. And if we talk in an accurate or proper manner, the break of this trend line will be my SL here. Okay, so once it closes below this line, that will be my SL. If I go in 1 hour time frame, yeah, it is giving downside traumas here, but I'll be holding on till this line. It also goes 15. It is 516 to 15 range. This is my last risk in Patanjali. If this is breached, I will wait for a re-entry because it's a very promising chart as of right now. Keeping in mind the fundamentals also backing up the upside of this chart of Patanjali. So if there is any query, let me know. And it's a little bit of lengthy one because I tried to make it from scratch at how I have been coming to the conclusion of buying here. So let's hope for the profits, good profits in here. I think more than Patanjali, more than Trent, and more than all other trades which I've shared earlier, right? So let's make profit, guys. Have a very wonderful, profitable day.